Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope all my students are safe and sound at home. So dear students, again I am with you for the third day with prefixes and suffixes. So dear students, today it will be our finishing lecture, concluding lecture. So today I am going to finish our lectures on prefixes and suffixes. So dear students, in my last two lectures, I told you the backgrounds of prefixes and suffixes, and in the second day, so far I can remember, I told you about the techniques, that I told you about two techniques, that by using that two techniques we can fill in the blanks very successfully. And today I am going to show you the proof in a context, because you know our examination paper will be in the contextual questions. So in a context, today I am going to again to show you that only by taking some techniques, two techniques, we can fill in the blanks very successfully. So dear students, I am Abdul Motalab, senior teacher English, Police Lines School and College Rangpur, you know. So today just I am going to show you the context, is how I can fill in the blanks very successfully in a context. So dear students, so just I told you, you know, just here. So I told you this will be our learning outcomes. Identify the definition of prefixes and suffixes. I hope you have already understood what is prefixes and suffixes. I told you in my first lecture, and differ suffixes and prefixes in my second lectures. I told you what are the techniques and what is the differences between prefixes and suffixes. So dear students, use suffix and prefix in a sentence. By doing this task today, I am going to conclude my lecture on prefixes and suffixes. So just I am going to, I have already finished these two tasks in our next two lectures. So just today I am going to show you the just the context in my today. It will be a concluding part. Okay, so dear students, now through this context today just again I am going to give you the proof, because as I have told you that without memorizing the particles I can answer the questions very successfully. Now I will prove through this context today also. So dear students, here in the past people did not have developed. So develop, this is an adjective, you know. So this place is for a noun. So today you will be with me, just you will write some answer with me, you will listen from me, and you will just if you have pen and paper with you, just try to write down the answer, and then I will give you the correct answer. So just I am giving you the analytic of this passage. That means, so they develop, if it becomes adjective, so this place is for noun, but in the bracket the word is given a verb. So what will be my duty? My duty will be just I will change the word into a noun, then my answer will be right. So just think now what will be the noun form of communicate. I will give you the answer later. They used to make, again, so to make and to, so this place is for a noun, you know. So I have to, the word is given here, this is a verb, so I have to make the noun of this word, then my answer will automatically be correct. So dear students, again nowadays they go by rickshaw, taxi, or by other kinds of. So other kinds of, this is preposition. So after the preposition, you know, a noun must be used, but the noun is given here also. So the preposition and the noun, so before it the word must be an adjective. We know the techniques. I told you in my lecture in of clause test with clues and without clues. I gave you the techniques how I can understand in a sentence what is noun and what is adjective, what is verb and what is adverb. So this is one type of techniques, dear students. So this is preposition. After the preposition, a noun is must in a sentence. So the noun is given here. So that before that noun and preposition, an adjective must be used. So the word is fixed for an adjective, but in the bracket the word is given words is a noun. So I must have to turn the motor into an adjective. If I turn the word motor into adjective, then my answer will automatically be correct. So as a result, they do not undergo physical. So dear student, this is physical, meaning this is an adjective. After the adjective, the word will be noun. So physical dash physical. So this is noun. So but the word is an verb. So we must have to make it a noun, which is good for health. The ultimate result is that many a man is now getting diabetes. The dash, again dear student, so this is a verb and this is an article the. So after that this place is fixed for a noun, but there is the word in the bracket, this is a verb. So I must have to turn the word into a noun, then my answer will be automatically correct. That we should form the habit of walking dash us. So dear student, so this is subject and this is object, so this place is fixed for verb. So I must have to turn this adjective into a verb, then my answer will be right, you know. As to, again as this is an infinitive, so this word must be a verb. So I must have to make this word a verb. So the beauty of nature, it also helps us have physical, again dear students. So this is an adjective. So after the adjective, this place is fixed for noun. So I will turn this adjective into noun, then my answer will be right. But some people are, this is be verb. So after the be verb, you know, the adjective should be used, but now the technique number 2. So this fill in the blanks, you know, this place is fixed for an adjective, but in the bracket the word is given, this is also an adjective. So what is my technique? Then I will use the opposite word of different, then my answer will automatically be correct. To walking they give, again this is subject verb and after that the object, this place is fixed for noun, but the word is given in the bracket, this is verb, then I will turn the word into noun. So dear student, so just 2 techniques I told you. Just I will, whether I have to change the parts of speech of the words or I have to use an opposite word of the word, then my answer will automatically correct. If I don't memorize, if I cannot memorize the hundreds and hundreds of particles, affixes from the books, I can answer it successfully. So just again I am going to tell you. So this place I told you is for noun, but the word is in verb. So I will know, I know communicate, the noun form of this word is communication. So just I will write here the communication. Again I told you number 2, this place is for noun, but in the bracket it is an verb. So just try to sense. I hope you have already sensed the words, and just now just check your answer. So we know the noun form of the word move is movement. So just I am going to change move into movement, meaning I am going to change a verb into a noun. I am don't thinking that whether I am using prefixes and suffixes. That's not my business. My business is that just I am going to change the word into the right form. If I can change the word into in the right form, then my answer will automatically be correct. So whether I am using prefixes and suffixes or both the prefixes and suffixes, that's not my business. My business is that whether I am using the words rightly or not. That is the question. So we know the noun form of move is movement. And again, I told you that here we should use adjective. So but this is noun. So the adjective of motor is motorized. So if I write the word is motorized, then my answer will automatically be correct. Again, number D. So I told you this place is for an adjective, but the word is an verb. So what is the noun form of exert? It will be exertion, which is good for. And number E. I told you this place is for noun, because after the a noun must be used. So what is the noun form of suggest? Suggestion. Then my answer will be correct. Number F. This place is fixed for verb, but this is an adjective. So I must have to make this adjective into a verb. So what is the verb form? And able? We know it is unable. So dear student, if you don't know the techniques, then you may mistake here, because able has different derivatives, because able, enable, unable, ability, ably, this type of. But I know here this place is telling me I must just have to use the verb form, then I will use here enable. Again, as to I told you this is the place for verb, so I will use enjoy. Again, this place is fixed for noun. So what is the noun form of fit? The noun form of fit is fitness. Again, this is the number 2 techniques I told you, that this place is fixed for an adjective, and in the box the word is given, this was is also an adjective. So what will be my techniques? In that case, I told you that just I will use the opposite word of different. So what is the opposite word of indifferent? We know indifferent. So then my answer will be right. To walking, they give. This is the noun prefer. So prefer, the noun form of prefer is preference. So now just we would like to check our answer. So dear students, so how easy the techniques, if I can understand, to master over any types of grammatical items. Dear students, I am repeatedly telling you from my very beginning, there's the techniques. We must have to learn some techniques by which we can overcome, we can do well in the examination. Just the word, it was communicate, just we have made it noun, we have made it an adjective. This was noun, this was verbs, and this was an verb, this was noun, it was an opposite word we have used, and this is a noun. So in this way we can very easily do well in the context of prefixes and suffixes. So dear students, through these 3 days I have tried my best to tell you about the prefixes and suffixes. So I hope strongly that you have understood my targets, what I wanted to teach you. So dear students, I hope you have learned and you will practice at home, and today at the end I will give you a homework today. You will try it at home, and if you have any problem, if you have any questions about the prefixes and suffixes, please if you comments in the comment box, then I will try my best to answer your questions. So thank you, dear students. So today, by giving you a homework today, I will conclude my lecture, and this will be your homework. So before finishing, just you will consider smoking produces, that means the place is for noun effects on man by smoking. A man incurs both physical, and that means it will be an adjective. The bad end of the cigarette often causes a dash fire, that means it will be an adjective. Just you will try at home. What will be the adjective form of the word? Smoking is a kind of, that means it will be noun. Those who will become, it will be an adjective. To drug first begin smoke, which is the initial step to addiction. We should dash smoking. So here it will be an opposite word, and it will be noun among our people. It will be an adjective. By giving, it will be noun. It will be an adjective. And okay, so I have told you the parts of speech here. Just at home you will try to answer. If you have any problems to make the answer of this context, you will write down in the comment box, and I will go through you. So dear students, so this is all for today, and Allah Hafiz. So dear students, Allah Hafiz. May Allah make you happy, and may Allah keep you safe and sound always. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Please pray for me and stay home, stay safe. Thank you very much.